Have you ever wondered why some people work incredibly hard, almost without a day off, yet their accounts are always in a state of financial strain, while others, seemingly less busy, see their wealth quietly increase every day? On the surface, you might think it's because they're luckier, more skilled, or have a better starting point. But the truth is, the difference isn't in the level of hard work, but in how they manage their money. The wealthy don't just earn money, they build systems for money to work for them. Most of us, no matter how hard we try, are simply reactive to money, receiving our salary, paying bills, spending, and then waiting until the next month. And it is this difference in approach that completely determines each person's financial future. The most important foundation is the system of paying yourself first. It sounds simple, but almost 90% of people do the opposite. They earn money, spend it on necessities or non-necessaries, and then hope the rest will be enough to save. But in reality, that remaining amount is usually zero. The wealthy never wait for surplus money. They proactively create surplus by immediately allocating 10 to 20% of their income to investments as soon as it arrives in their account. They turn saving into a mandatory action, not a choice. And when you maintain this long enough, you will automatically adjust your life to fit the remaining money without feeling deprived. This isn't discipline, but a system design that doesn't require you to rely on discipline. The value-based money-making system is the next crucial step. The average person sells their time. The more hours they work, the more money they earn. But your time is always limited. There are only 24 hours in a day, and you can't work forever. The wealthy understand this, so they focus on value instead of time. They don't ask how many hours they've worked, but how much value they've created for the market. When you shift to this mindset, you start optimizing your work, finding smarter ways to do things instead of working more. You find leverage like technology, systems, teams, or assets to generate income even when you're not directly working. And that's when you break free from the trap of exchanging time for money. A system of reinvesting in oneself is the key to long-term breakthroughs. This is the highest yielding yet most overlooked investment. The wealthy don't view learning as an obligation, but as a strategy. They dedicate time each day to reading, learning new skills, expanding their thinking, and staying up to date on trends. They understand that your income cannot exceed the value you bring. When you upgrade yourself, you will see opportunities you didn't recognize before, solve problems others couldn't, and then, your income will increase exponentially, not linearly. A financial filtering system helps the wealthy avoid short-term temptations. We live in a world where everything is designed to make you spend money: advertising, discounts, trends, social media. Without a filter, you'll spend money emotionally. The wealthy always question every spending decision. Is this an asset or a liability? Will it generate money in the future? Is it truly necessary or just a fleeting emotion? These questions help them distinguish between spending and investing, thereby protecting their capital. A net asset tracking system is how the wealthy control their financial game. The average person only looks at their monthly salary, but the wealthy focus on their total assets, including cash, investments, real estate, and businesses. After deducting debts, they monitor this number regularly to see if they are progressing or falling behind. It's like a pilot's control panel, helping them stay on track and avoid major mistakes. Looking back, you'll realize that none of these systems require you to be wealthy to begin. They can all be applied today, regardless of your current income level. But the most important thing is persistence. Money isn't a game of luck, it's a game of system and repetition. What you do each day will determine your future. So ask yourself, are you working for money? Or are you building a system for money to work for you? Because financial freedom doesn't come from how much you earn, but from how much you save and how you make it grow. If you start changing today, in a few years you'll look back and realize your life has taken a completely different turn.